I stared at the reflection in the mirror, and I didn't recognize the woman looking back. Behind me, I heard Marcus laugh on the balcony. That low, intimate tone he used to use with me. "She doesn't suspect a thing," he whispered into his phone. "She's too busy trying to save a relationship that died a year ago." My heart didn't break, it just went cold. My name is Elena, and for 5 years, I was the woman who stayed up until 3 a.m. fixing his mistakes and building his dreams, while mine sat gathering dust in the corner. I wasn't just his girlfriend. I was his ghostwriter, his unpaid assistant, and the person who sacrificed her own light so he could shine brighter. For 3 years, I was his ghost. I wrote his proposals, I edited his videos, I managed his brand while he took the credit. He told me I was better behind the scenes because I was too emotional for the spotlight. The truth? He was using my talent to build a platform while he spent my savings on gifts for a girl who worked at his gym. I found the receipts in his gym bag, along with a note where he joked about how easy it was to keep me around as a backup plan. I didn't pack a bag. That would be too obvious. Instead, I spent the next month slowly unraveling his life from the inside. I didn't change his passwords. I just changed the recovery emails to an account he couldn't access. I started cleaning his laptop, but really, I was gathering every single piece of evidence that I was the creator of his work. Every original file, every time-stamped draft. I'd watch him sleep and think, "You think I'm weak because I loved you. I'm going to show you that the person who built you is the only one who can tear you down." The day of his biggest career meeting arrived. He was pitching to a massive investor, the deal that would make him a millionaire. He kissed me on the forehead and said, "Wish me luck, babe. Maybe after this, we can finally take that trip." He thought he was going to leave me the moment the contract was signed. He walked into that boardroom, opened his original presentation, and clicked play. But the files weren't there. Instead, a video played on the big screen, a montage of every time he had stolen my work, every recorded voice note of him insulting the investors behind their backs, and finally, a clear shot of the bank transfers he'd made from my account to his mistress. By the time he ran home to confront me, the apartment was empty. Not just empty of my clothes, empty of everything I had ever poured into that life. The couch we picked out together on a rainy Saturday. The bookshelf I assembled alone while he was networking. The curtains I sewed by hand because he said store-bought ones looked cheap. Gone. All of it. I even took the light bulbs. He called my phone 43 times. I know because I watched every notification light up from the back seat of the car, one by one, as the driver pulled away. I didn't feel satisfaction. I didn't feel anger. I just felt quiet. The kind of quiet you feel after a storm finally passes and you realize the silence was there all along. You just forgot what it sounded like. On the kitchen counter, I left one thing. The engagement ring he'd given me 2 years ago. I'd had it appraised the week before. Cubic zirconia. Even the ring was a lie. He lost the investor deal before 5 p.m. His reputation started unraveling by evening. The video had already been forwarded around. By midnight, his bank accounts were frozen. I know all of this because a mutual friend texted me, expecting me to be devastated. I was already at the airport. I stood in the bathroom at Gate C and looked at myself in the mirror. Really looked. No performance, no pretending, no shrinking. The woman staring back at me had tired eyes, yes, but they were her eyes, not Marcus's girlfriend's eyes, not the ghost he kept behind the curtain. Mine. I picked up my bag, walked to my gate, and boarded a flight to a city where nobody knew my name attached to his. For the first time in 5 years, I was just Elena. And Elena, it turns out, was more than enough.